Hello and welcome back to my chaos. Today's video I am filming my second update for my 33 in 1 year, I guess that's what I'm calling it now, 33 beauty products that I want to use up in 2025 that are not makeup. And since I don't want to drag this video out way too long, I am just gonna start. With my first item, I am just going over the products I have used in the last month. And the first product I have is this face wash from the drugstore that is actually empty. Last time I only had like the tiniest bit left, and I think I got like another week's worth out of this, but it is done. It was fine. It was kind of hard to wash off at times, so I definitely won't be repurchasing this. Next up is this eye mask, or like under eye mask kind of. I haven't been as consistent with using this because I'm kind of still figuring out where to put it in my routine, since it's only supposed to be used 2 to 3 times a week, and so I couldn't even make a new marking. Like, I was here last time and it didn't change, so nothing really to show here. I also I'm gonna try better next month. This exfoliating toner, I think this might actually be expired. I've used it once and it made my face kind of sting, and I don't know if I'm just sensitive to it or if it's actually expired. I will try to use it again and see how it does, and if it stings my face again, I will discontinue use and will have to throw this away. So also, I didn't make any progress on this. Next up is my serum. I have used this from here to here. This is how much I used. I've used way more of this the month prior. I have forgotten to do my skincare for a few nights this month, so I have definitely used less of this, but seeing how much is left in here and how much I used within the last month, even when I forgot to do my skincare, I think this might actually be empty by the next update. The second cleanser in this project is an HA/PHA peeling cleanser. I use this at night only. I don't use it every single night. Like, when I get lazy, I don't really use it. I have used this from here to here within the last month, and I like it a lot because you don't need a lot, and I feel like it's not too harsh on my skin. It doesn't strip my skin too much, so I'm really liking this. I think I've used up at least 2 other bottles of this before, so I have experience with using it. Next up, hair. First is it feels like there's product in here still, which is weird because I thought it was done. One moment. Okay, no, it is done. There's nothing left in here that I can use. This is the Gliss Liquid Silk conditioner, which has been my main conditioner for the past month and a half. Last time I checked in, I had about half of it left, and it seems kind of weird, I guess, that I used up this amount of conditioner for the amount of hair that I have. But I have used this to mix with my hair dye again, so obviously I use a lot higher volume. Also, it's not that great, like it doesn't really do that much for my hair, so I need to use actually quite a lot of it to make it work, which is really annoying. So I'm glad this is empty, so I can move on to a conditioner that actually works for my hair. So yeah, definitely will not rebuy. Next up is this scalp peeling from the drugstore. I have used a decent amount within the last month. I think I also forgot to use it a couple of times. I use it about once or twice a week, so it differs a lot how much I actually use it. But I still think that's a decent amount, and if I keep that up, it's gonna be done within the next 2 months. Next up is the shampoo that I've been using for the majority of this month. I have made quite a big jump. I have used this as my only shampoo for the entire month. And I need quite a bit of this to actually get my hair clean. That's why I have used so much of it. And I really don't like this shampoo, so I'm glad it's almost done. Because it's just too heavy for my hair. It doesn't properly clean it, so my hair feels greasy the day after I washed it. So I am gonna use this up and then never buy it again. Another empty is this scalp serum from the drugstore. Last time I checked in, I had about this much left. For reference, this is how wide the packaging is. So I used up, I think I used up about a week ago, maybe a week and a half. So it lasted me quite a long time. I have no idea if it did anything because I've never used it consistently enough. I usually would use it after I washed my hair, but I would also forget it quite often, so I have no idea if this thing actually does anything. But it is empty now, so next up is my hair mask. It is the Pantene Pro V Miracles Fullness and Strength. I don't use this as a actual hair mask that you use in the shower. I use this on wet hair before the shower. Because this doesn't have silicones, it doesn't properly condition my hair. So I just don't find it that useful. But it is nice as like a pre-wash treatment to soften my hair a little bit and help not get distangled when I wash it. Next up is this hair fluid Total Repair. I have a hard time measuring how much is in here because the packaging is completely opaque. But if I push all the air out, I think I have about this, so about to where the Schwarzkopf starts. I don't need a lot of this, so this will last me a very long time. I need like the tiniest amount, and I only use it on like my very tips to help seal any split ends that I might have. So it's doing, I think, what it's supposed to do, but it is still a lot of product. Also, it's an extra step that I'm not that excited about in my routine, but it is necessary right now. Next up is this kind of lamella water kind of type thing. It's Bond Plus Repair Anti-Breakage Fluid. I have used roughly this much. It is hard to see where it is on this stripe, but it doesn't seem to be too far below this, so I marked it here because when I slush it around I can see it, but it's definitely below this line. I use this in combination with my conditioner. Not necessarily every wash, depends a bit on how much time I have, but if I have the time I would prefer to use it every single time. It does work, but not as great because it also doesn't have silicones, and I think the silicones are actually what makes these type of waters actually work. So it does something, but not necessarily enough. Another empty is the L'Oreal Elvital Dream Length Snow Spliss Milk. This was a leave-in. It did not work for me as a leave-in, so I ended up using it as a pre-wash treatment. Same what I'm using the mask for now. And then I could use it, but as a leave-in, it just did not work. My hair felt like straw as soon as it was dry after I used this. So I am very confused about everybody who says this product is so amazing, because for me it just did not work at all. And I'm just glad it's gone. Then we have my oil. This is also from L'Oreal. I have used this much of the oil within 1 month. I use this oil pretty much every single day, in either in the morning or at night, depending on how my hair feels. Sometimes I do both. I use this in combination with the mask as a pre-wash treatment. I use it after I wash my hair as a last step. I use this oil a lot and I really, really like it. It smells nice, it feels nice, it makes my hair feel nice, so that's definitely something I would repurchase if I didn't have so many other oils. Next empty is this Gliss Night Elixir. I had about half of it left from my last update. It's really hard to see the markings on here because the bottle is so dark. The pump stopped getting up any product at some point because I think it doesn't actually reach all the way to the bottom. But I would use this either at night or as a leave-in replacement, or like in combination with my leave-in after I showered, or sometimes even before my shower. So I actually used quite a bit of it. It didn't really do that much for my hair, so I am kind of glad it's gone, and I would not repurchase because this just isn't. It's also an extra step that I don't really think is necessary for my hair. My aftershave gel. Last time I had used this so little that I couldn't even make a new marking, and now I have made a kind of significant jump. I use this not just after I shave, but I also use it as kind of like a moisturizer in the morning. It gives me enough moisture for the day, but it also like calms my skin down when it's a bit more, kind of irritated. Like my skin gets very itchy very easily, so This is really nice to put on daily, actually, to help my skin calm down. So judging by how much I used in a month and how much I have left, I think this would probably take me like another 4 months. But I'm making progress and I'm glad I'm doing so. Next up is my shower gel that I have used, wait, this much from here to here. It is a kind of citrusy body wash, nothing fancy, nothing special. It just does what it's supposed to do. I like it, and if I use it as much as I have last month, might actually be gone by next update. I need something to drink. Next up is my body butter that is finally empty. It was a nice body butter, but it's also quite heavy, and I find this kind of more heavy products quite difficult to use. It did smell really, really nice, but anything else, not enough for me to actually want to repurchase it. The current body lotion I'm using, I started with about half the product and I am now here. I use this every time after I shower and at night generally. It's a lot lighter than the body butter I just showed you, so I find it does go into the skin a lot easier. But I sometimes feel like it also isn't enough, so I would need something that's a bit heavier than this, but for now I'm fine with using this. Another body lotion, but this time it was empty. I have never, I hadn't started using this in the last update, and I completely used it up within like 2 weeks. So I never actually gave any updates on this. I just completely used it up without ever showing it, except for like the intro. It was about to here when I first started using it. It's rosemary and mint scented. It's called Goodbye Stress. It's a really nice scent, but also this body lotion isn't actually heavy enough for me or like moisturizing enough for me, so while it does smell amazing, doesn't work well for me. I might use the shower gel for this though. And the last 2 products are perfumes. First up is this herbal cardamom tonka scent in, I think that was like 10 milliliter bottles. I didn't have a lot already when I updated it last, so using this up wasn't all that hard. It's a really herby, a little bit more masculine scent, which I really like. And I'm kind of sad that this is gone now, but I have so much perfume that I just need to work through that first before I buy anything else. And the last product is this cocoa vanilla perfume, and I have not used that much of it yet because I don't wear perfume necessarily every single day, and also I don't need to spray that much perfume, so this is gonna take probably quite a while. I will make a point of using this as my main perfume over the next month and seeing how much I would use if I just used this. But I do like to switch around my scents from time to time. Also because I'm not the biggest fan of coconut and vanilla. So I'm not really even sure why I have this. But yeah, those were all of the products with with everything that's empty. I have 5 skincare products left, 5 body care products, and 7 hair care products left to use up. So this was another very chaotic update, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Bye.